Hello, this is Mr. Reinhardt, and let's review some culture questions for your Unit 3A CUA. So you can take a look at this map. You can see that there are how many different languages spoken in South America, the most common languages. Okay, now what country is this? Okay, you notice how this is the only country that speaks Portuguese, right? We have the only country that speaks English, the only country that speaks Dutch, and the only country that speaks French, okay? But this one is what we're talking about. It's Brazil, and Brazil is different from all of the rest of these countries. Actually, it's different from all of them. How is it different? Which cultural trait most separates Brazil from the other countries of South America? Well, it's language, right? The language is different. And when languages are different, cultures are different. They have different holidays. They have different histories, different foods a lot of times. So because these two sides are different, there's a little bit of a cultural barrier there, okay? Because they speak a different language. Another question talking about South America. What is one way that migration of European colonists to South America changed the character of the region? So we have all kinds of people that lived here in South America before. Then colonization began, and many people from Europe moved to South America, right? People were already there, and then people from Europe came there. So how did South America change when those people from Europe came to South America? What do you think? Well, the biggest thing is that most of the people don't speak their original native language anymore. And by that, I mean the native language of the area in which the people live. So they don't speak the local language anymore. They've brought in a language from Europe. They've also brought in European, well, it's not really European, they've brought in Asian religions, which were religions that the Europeans believed in, right? So the Europeans brought their religion to South America and it spread. So most of South America is what religion? It's Catholicism. Most people in South America adhere to Catholicism. Right. The other thing that South America is known for is coffee. So, what two countries are the biggest producers of coffee in South America? We learned about both of them. It'd be Colombia and Brazil. And coffee grows in mountains usually in these tropical countries, these tropical climates, so that they can have it in an area that's going to be a very consistent yet cool temperature year round. That's how coffee grows. In the US, we only really have coffee that grows in Hawaii. Next, we need to talk about the rainforest. So let's go to here. Okay, so this right here is Brazil. And you can see all the dark area, the kind of like, those are where the trees are, okay? And that area is the Amazon rainforest. And we didn't talk about this much, but you have heard, and I'm sure you know, that the rainforest is being destroyed, okay? Why would they do such a thing? Everyone knows we need the rainforest. There's so many plants and animals there, and they're so pretty. Why would they destroy the rainforest? Look, you can see here. There used to be rainforest here, and now there isn't. And there probably never will be ever again, ever. Okay? Take a look at that. All these little squares that people have cut out. Okay? So why are people in Brazil destroying the rainforest, even though everyone tells them not to? Why would you do such a thing? Can you think of any reasons? Please talk with your neighbor, someone next to you. Why would they destroy the rainforest? What do we have here? Okay, so the reason is for things like roads. They want to build roads. Let's say there's a town over here on the river. We want to get to the town, so we're going to build a road. To build the road, we have to destroy some of the rainforest. Okay, well then now they have a road, so it's easier to start new cities, right? So they have towns along the road, and they build a town there. Those would be like a new settlement. And then once a town is there, it continues to grow and grow, and they continue to destroy more and more rainforest. You know, we can assume that all of this area here was rainforest at one point. Now it's not. Okay. So it's a big deal because that's a way that we can clean our air with all of those trees and plants and everything. Yet Brazil wants to keep making their country bigger. Another thing is whenever there's something in the ground, people want. We call that a mine. So when there's a mine, they have to dig down into the ground, and they might destroy a large part of the rainforest as well. So 3 examples of reasons why Brazil destroys the rainforest is to build roads, to build new settlements or towns or cities, and to mine, as well as farm. Farming is a big reason as well. And then another thing that we looked at was Carnival. And do you remember, where does Carnival come from? Why does Carnival exist? Well, Carnival is a product of blending of culture. So we have culture from African slaves, indigenous cultures, and Christian customs coming together. For example, Carnival celebrates I guess it's the end or the day before or something, the Catholic tradition of Lent. Okay, so it's before a Christian holiday, which means Christian is involved in that because it's a Christian holiday that they are all observing. And it's culturally, it also comes from the indigenous cultures. You can see lots of feathers and things like that. It looks like a traditional native dress. And also dance, samba, a lot of that traces its roots to Africa. So it's a mixture of these 3 components. Okay, well, that's all for me, and we'll continue with the next teacher. Bye-bye.